It is I. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Joshua from Below Average Entertainment Studios, and I also have here with me the one and only Carl.
What's up, guys?
Alright, guys, this is just a little TapSports gameplay. I think this is either episode 3 or 4. I haven't quite checked yet, but this is season mode, as you can see, and my team is actually updated from this gameplay is a little bit older, only like a couple of days old. But my team has been updated a little bit. I've gotten some new starting pitchers and some better relievers, I believe, as well. But I've also picked up a couple more hitters because I've been playing a little bit more, and I've figured out better strategies to make your team better. And a big tip I can give you on that, something that I learned from watching some other guys on Play Tap Sports, is basically you want to make sure that you stay in the division, and division I mean bronze, silver, gold, whatever division you're in, you want to make sure you don't advance to the next tier, like from bronze to silver or silver to gold, until your team is finally leveled up to a point where you think they can actually win in the next division. Because if your pitching and your hitters and even your team upgrades aren't where they need to be, advancing to that next division will just delay your team's ability to get even better in the long run. So it's best to just stay in the division you're in until your guys are pretty much capped out. So that's the best strategy I can give you. But we also have a little update on some MLB stuff, and Carl's going to talk about that right now.
Alright, guys. Me and Josh, we're big Atlanta Braves fans. Josh, on the other hand, before he was going back and forth because of Ichiro, but now since Ichiro is out of the league, we are not Braves fans, or he's at least a full Braves fan now. We went to a couple games. And I'm sitting here looking, trying to figure out when the season's going to start because you never know when it's going to start due to the coronavirus. And one thing I have seen is that they're going to make a new league for the shorter season they're going to be having, I think. And I just want to get Josh's opinion on these leagues or the divisions, because these divisions look wild. Like for the East, you have the Yankees, the Red Sox in the same division. That's going to be wild. You have the Nationals in that division too. Then the Phillies, and then in the West you got the Dodgers, Giants, the Rockies, the Rangers, the Diamondbacks.
Wait, so there's 3 different divisions. Does it say which divisions they're combining? Are they combining like the NL East with like the AL East or something?
It's going to be 3 divisions, and they have East, West, and Central. And the Braves are going to be in the Central with the Cubs, the Brewers, the Cardinals, the Indians, the Twins.
Why are Braves Central though? We're in the East.
I don't know. I would think because they have. I think they're already maxed out on the East because it looks like every team I see is on the East. But
So,
I guess the Toronto Blue Jays can kind of be in the Central, but right now they have the Braves in the Central.
how
But it's
many
not final.
games are the season gonna be?
They have not announced that yet. They could squeeze in 100 to 110 games.
In the 3 divisions?
Yeah, through 4 for the rest of the season.
So pretty much the max, if they go with 100 to 100 and what? How many games? 16? If they go somewhere between 100 and 110 games, then the max amount of games that we'll lose this season would just be 62 because there are 162 games in the season. So that's not bad at all. And are they going to have like home games still?
Right now they're planning on, what I've seen is they're going to have games in Florida and Arizona, like closed games, and when it's coming towards the end of the season, they said that they might be able to fit in some fans into the games due to the coronavirus.
Oh wait, there won't be fans?
No fans till like the end of the season, they said.
Oh, that's sucky. So we might not even be able to go to a Braves game this year.
That sucks, bro.
It does suck. So 3 divisions, 100 to 110 games. They're hoping they could squeeze in, and without fans. But we'll definitely have to wait and see if they actually do that because money's a big thing for all these sports divisions. And if fans can't come in, they're probably going to take a big hit with that. Just like they're taking a hit already, even though the season hasn't started, just because the spring training was going on. Oh, the season would have started by now, though.
They're hoping, they're not saying it's going to happen, but hoping for it to start in late June, no later than July 2nd. That's what they're hoping. Playing at least 100 regular season games.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. There's no chance they start then. Because who knows how long this stuff's going to go on. Because they say it's peaking, then it doesn't peak. Who knows? More than likely, it's probably not going to start till, if I had to guess, might not even start at all till maybe next spring.
Yeah, there might not be a season this year.
It really might not be a season. I don't even know what they're doing with the NBA. I'm kind of curious to look that up.
I really don't know. I want. We all know LeBron would have won this year. We all knew it.
Yeah, I picked the Clippers to win it, but LeBron might have won it. But I don't know. I would have went with my pick, the Clippers, still, as long as Kawhi and Paul George stayed
I would
healthy.
have picked it because of everybody know Kobe died and everything like that, and
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
about
would have
that. Yeah,
went. LeBron would have went complete beast mode in the playoffs for him.
yeah, that would definitely been a motivation. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Completely forgot. So a little bit of the NFL draft. The only pick I saw was Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals. We all knew that was coming. He didn't even seem surprised himself. So that was a pretty pointless draft pick in my opinion. They pretty much announced that right after the season was done, before he won the Heisman, because he popped off this year. I don't know anything else about the Panthers. I know they picked up a whole lot of defensive players. They might have picked up only defensive players. I'm not sure. But they're stacking up that defense. The Carolina Panthers, y'all, might be Super Bowl champions this year. They have a season. I have a feeling about that. But the Packers, who'd they draft?
Well, what's going around is the Packers, we drafted a quarterback in the first round, which in hindsight, Aaron Rodgers is 36 years old, okay? So if you think about it, if you draft a rookie quarterback, they have 4 years on their rookie contract. All right, maybe sometimes 5. But everybody wanted us to draft a receiver. We have Devontae Adams. We just signed a guy in free agency. We got all these receivers that 52% of our stats last year from wide receivers were undrafted free agents that we signed. 52% of snaps of the whole entire year. And there's honestly no need for us to draft a receiver, but the reason why we draft the quarterback, because Aaron Rodgers has a max 4 to 6 years left in him. He's not Tom Brady. He can't play till he's 43 because Aaron Rodgers had a lot more injuries than Tom Brady had. Okay, and we should have honestly. I saw something saying the Packers should have. The Packers tried the trade to get a receiver in the second round, but what we did in the draft, we got a running back, a receiving running back, because apparently we're trying to make a run first offense. So overall, our draft, I give it like a B minus. We could have drafted a receiver in there, but honestly, I think our draft went perfectly fine. We just need to get, for Matt LaFleur, his second year as a coach, we need to not get smacked up by the 49ers 2 times in a row in the year.
Yeah, I'm looking at the looks like about 10 to 12 picks the Packers had. The grades, honestly, the average grade that I'm looking at is probably like around a C plus or C minus. So they really didn't have that great of a draft and towards the player ratings. I mean, in regards to player ratings. First overall, they took Jordan Love at QB. He's from Utah State. He was a D grade, which is pretty low, obviously. The second pick they picked up a running back, A.J. Dillon from Boston College, who has a C plus grade. Who's the current running back right now?
Our main running back is Aaron Jones, and he's a beast.
Okay, so that's an okay pick, I guess, to have a backup just in case. Maybe even a third string. Picked up a tight end, a C minus tight end. A linebacker, offensive lineman, a center, an offensive tackle, a safety, and then an edge player. I don't know what edge means. So I'm not an NFL guy, but it was an okay draft, I guess. I'm not really sure what they needed though.
What we really needed was a receiver because there was we would have won a lot more games and would have had a better chance to Super Bowl if our receivers could catch. But they were undrafted free agents. They got a lot on their mind. But I'm looking at all of our draft picks right now, and what I'm seeing is that we got 3 offensive linemen, and then 1 safety and 2 defensive ends / linebackers, and then a running back and a quarterback. What's going to happen is everybody's saying Aaron Rodgers is going to want to trade this and that. Aaron Rodgers is not going to get a trade, guys. Aaron Rodgers has been with the Packers for 16 years now, 16 seasons. He ain't going nowhere. He's going to finish his career in Green Bay. He might not play after 40, but what I think is Brett Favre did not mentor Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, I think, is going to learn from that, and he's going to mentor this quarterback and make him good. But now on the side of the Panthers, they just went straight defense. I think they got like 1 offensive player, but I think what's happening with the Panthers right now is just that the head coach that they signed to be the head coach for like the next 4 years is a defensive guy. So that's why they all drafted defensive players.
Yeah, the Panthers definitely had all defense. I'm looking at it right now. They got a defensive tackle in the first round, then a defensive end, then a safety, then a cornerback, a safety, defensive tackle, then another cornerback. So their secondary, they drafted a whole lot of secondary, then a
Oh
couple
yeah.
front end guys. So I'm not sure who
Well,
was on the
y'all
Panthers
did
front end.
have Luke Kuechly retire, so
Eric Reed, I think they traded Eric Reed too, right? Or they released
I
him.
maybe I don't know. I know y'all lost a little bit of players. Greg Olson left. Cam Newton got released.
Oh, I forgot about Cam getting released. Who's QB now? Teddy Bridgewater, right?
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know. Hopefully y'all have a winning season. And then Luke Kuechly retired,
I'm
so
just
y'all need to
curious,
get a linebacker.
just curious about this head coach because I believe he's from Baylor.
He's from Baylor,
Yeah,
I
and
think.
Baylor doesn't really do too
I think
much.
he he head coached Texas Tech and Baylor. I might be wrong. Don't take me by that, but I think it was Texas Tech. It was either TCU or Texas Tech to Baylor.
I think it was probably TCU. I don't think it was Texas Tech. Yeah, but anyways, he coached at Baylor and wherever else, and they didn't. Neither of those schools, whatever school it was, the second one, I know it wasn't a football school or a good one at that. Baylor's more of a basketball school, so I'm kind of curious to see how this Panther season goes. But I don't really know too much in depth on the team. We'll have to get Marcus on here for that, which will be in some of our videos, mainly the
So how do
NFL
you
stuff.
feel about Greg Olson coming out of retirement to play with Tom Brady?
Did he?
Yeah, he
Is
got
I
traded to
thought
the.
Gronk is Gronk out of retirement?
No, my bad. Did I say Tom Brady out of retirement? Gronk came out of retirement. That's my bad. I
Yeah,
just
you
missed.
said Greg Olson.
Greg Olson, my bad.
I was about to
Jeez.
say I thought it was Gronk.
Greg Olson signed with the Seahawks. Gronk got traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and now he came out of retirement to play one season with Tom Brady.
Yeah, somebody I watched on YouTube said that Gronk came out, and I was like, what in the world? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Me looking at the 2021 Super Bowl odds right now, the best odds to win right now are 11 to 2 against the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's because of P.
With,
Mahomes.
yeah, Patrick Mahomes and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 16 to 1.
And 16 to 1. Well, we'll have to talk about that a little later because this video is getting ready to come to a conclusion. But just a quick little thank you for helping us reach 1,000 views on the channel so far. We really appreciate it. More videos to come, better content to come next week. I have a big surprise next week. It's a big surprise. Big thing coming up. Big things for this channel. But anyways, this has been BAE Studios. We'll see y'all next time.